let's get to the Challengers League for the first official season after the test season. LTR with Jake and Patro. Russo British Racing rebranded from HPF as Heritage Performance comes in as their own team. Rams and Skip. We've got Tafole and Hetman X still for Scuderia Pericaro. Little Snowflake, Scott Platinum and Bada. Twist, the free agent, signed with Rapid Junior Team and Abyss. Levy signed with HPF and Kasana, the other driver. Asphalt gets Suicide and Camry as his standard. Franz with Cosmo and Faro. Faro out the seat from RJT, signs with FMA. Bobcat Racing gets Goleta and Lezafari. They were both out of seats from other signings. And Sunset Sandstorm gets Serenanate, the new driver on the scene, and Asni. The other drivers remaining, Hakeem, Hanandi, Ostagostin, Smalls, they're all going to be put in the league as others retire. Also, Vlad still got a chance to come back into the league. Iceberg and Hyperion were withheld this year. They're going right into the Sunday league, so whoever is out on the Sunday league will be replaced by Iceberg and Hyperion. All right, let's get to the schedule. Kasana taking the first poll of Season 1 Challengers League. Camry, Rams up there as well. And Levy Davidov, number 4. So it looks like a good start for HPF. And they are off. We're go here in Russia. Camry on the lead. Kasana following Levy up to 3rd. Rams gets pushed down a bit by Faro and Skip. Here comes the Russo-British duo up the back sector. Suicide from Asphalt also right up there as well. Jake and Patro making a charge from LTR. Twist falling down the grid a bit, and here comes Bada Bing right up the back, and it's Camry way out in front now with Levy and Kasana giving chase. Faro and Suicide running out your top 5. Suicide makes the pass on the Franz car. Nice little purple and pink accents there up the track. Camry starting to pull away a little bit. Great starting performance from the number 1 driver on Asphalt Racing. Suicide coming. Oh, they all go past as the rain comes. But is the rain going to come fast enough for those drivers to suffer? Bada Bing, the first driver out on the wets as it starts to rain. Could be an advantage. Levy now in front. Camry did pit for the wets. So that was my mistake. It was Camry who got off on the wets and probably going to pull way ahead of everybody now. The rain keeps coming and the last couple drivers in for their wet tires. Ooh, is it going to be smart to go intermediates though? The track is too wet still. They're all going to choose wets probably. Maybe those last couple drivers as it continues to rain. Luckily they all go wets. Alright, Levy's got to make a push now. With his fresh wets, we'll have a bit of an advantage. Camry way out in front. And Cosmo looking solid with, and Bada Bing has made that push up to 3rd place. So really good pit stop situation for Little Snowflake as Platinum's up there in 8th place now too. Levy and Casano and Suicide kind of suffered the fate of just being past the pits when the rain got called in. But they have fresher tires now. Those wets are almost dead for Camry. They're going to start bleeding time. It's now time for Davidov to start charging up the ranks, and he's into 3rd. Kasana with eyes on Faro for 6th. We got a big mess of people in the middle of the pack there. All from 9th down to about 16th. All less than a second apart. Levy only has a couple corners left to make the pass on Camry. It looks like he's going to be able to do it. Camry's too slow into the grass there. There it is. Levy takes the lead and the win on the very last turn here in Russia. Kasana up to 5th. Suicide only able to get back to 8th. So that tire strategy ended up working out great for HPF to start, and they finished the race with a respectable 1-4 finish. And we are on to Mexico. Your pole winner this time is Camry 9888 from Asphalt Racing Team. Camry, Serenade, Toffoli, Casana. Out front, it's the top three. Casana drops down a little bit, and Faro looks for the pass behind Serenade out to the lead. Toffoli following now with Camry in third. Camry down to third from the pole. And here comes Jake making a push as well, taking the draft. Skip also gets a little bit of a slipstream from I don't know who. Wasn't behind anyone. But Skip's up into fourth now. Alright, Serenade starting to pull away a little bit. Half a second lead on Toffoli. Camry staying in slipstream range to get around those corners. Yep, but Toffoli is out and Serenade starts to pull away from the pack a little bit. A little bit further down near the back. Davidov finds himself, the former race winner, in 18th right now. So different tracks suiting different car setups here. Camry trying to stay relevant here as they weasel their way into the pits just ahead of Toffoli for the lead. And Jake is now your leader as the softs go in and the mediums and hards stay out. Casana starting to get a little wild on those turns. There's so many winding turns in Mexico. It's not great to have worn tires. We'll see what strategy pays off here as Jake and Casana go in. Serenade and wow, Goleta still on the hards. On the fifth lap, he might be going for a no-stopper. But that's probably not going to pay off against Serenade. Starting to pull away. 3 seconds ahead now as Goleta falls rapidly off the pace. We'll see if he's going in for a set of softs to end it. He's going to be way down the pack, though. No. So the no-stopper is not a great idea in Mexico as Skip is now into second, still 4 seconds off the pace about. There Toffoli and Camry still fighting in the front, and Jake as well with his fresh new tires is going to be able to pass all but Skip on that last sector and comes in for the podium finish. Serenade, your winner, Skip and Jake. They're in Mexico. And look at this. All right, Jake takes the pole from LTR. Goleta up there with Bobcat Racing on the front row with him. Twist even in there at third place to start. It was a lot different. And looks like we've got rain on the way in Suzuka. Here they go around turn one. Toffoli makes a little charge past Goleta. And it's going to be Levi Davidov pushing his way through the midfield as well, up into fifth place. And Jake way out in front to start. Do they have the grip? Yeah, it's Sunset Sandstorm, LTR, and HPF with the best grip. Russo British also with good grip. And they seem to be the ones out in front early. Rapid Junior Team also a decent amount of grip. So we'll see if that's what the difference is when it's super wet. Jake way out in front to start already on the second lap. And Levi chasing down Toffoli, getting right back down to business. Twist making a push as Jake rounds a corner to complete the second lap. Twist is off the course though as Goleta pushes forward. Oh wow. Davidov off the track and back into the pile now is Kasana, Serenanate, Goleta. Goleta really fell off the pace there as Toffoli is getting chased down by Levy, and Twist going for the pass on Serenanate back into fourth, and Cosmo by him as well, and they're staying out. Kasana's into pit. There's a handful of drivers going into the pits. Kasana, Skip, Faro. I think they're going for a split race, or they're just taking the dries early. Yeah, I thought they were going to split it on intermediates, but that's the smarter option. However, staying out that extra lap is going to benefit the wets more, as they almost got another complete lap in. The track is not yet dry still, so they did not suffer the grip loss that the other drivers will, and they're going to have fresher soft tires, so look to see Kasana really fall off the pace. And actually, Kasana doesn't even get back in the top of the race. It's only 6th place. So Jacob Toffoli really going to run away with things here with Davidov and Cosmo as well. Twist looking to keep that top 5 in order. Kasana just got to slipstream these drivers to try and stay in it. He's going to lose pace from his tires very, very quickly here. All right. Lap 5 as we look down the list. Mediums might have been a good option. It's the softs have the pace. The softs have the pace, and we're past the checkered flag. It's Jake, Toffoli, and Levy. Cosmo, Twist, Serenade, Goleta. Kasana dropped all the way back down to 11th place. That's unfortunate. Just bad tire management there, and there you go. Jake is your champ in Japan. And the constructors, there you go. Sunset Sandstorm and HPF tied going into our final race in Monaco. Jake takes pole in Monaco. Rams starting up there in front with him. And Jake and Hetman neck up front. Rams navigating again. Another rainy day here in the Challengers League. It's Jake, it's Rams, it's Hetmanek, it's Serenanate. Winner takes all between Sunset Sandstorm and Heritage Performance right now. And Rams is just tilting the scales in an unexpected way. Fighting for the podium right now, getting in the way of Serenanate's charge for first place. All right, Levy and Serenanate battling it out. The point difference between these two, this high up the list, could be the difference. Jake, another good lead. It's fully wet here in Monaco. The rain is not stopping. It would be wise for the drivers to pit right now and split their race completely in half. Let's see if anyone does it. Not the first part of the grid. And not the second. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3 in. So 3 drivers into pit. They were already far down the order, so it's likely not going to make that much of a difference. But Patro, Twist, and Faro, let's see if they make it back up at all. Let's see if the pit stop benefits them. And here come the rest of the drivers. This is going to be a very busy pit. 17 drivers taking their stop now. Jake, Rams, Serenanate, and Levy. Hetmanek running at the top 5. Does anyone have enough time, enough grip, enough charge to make a go? As Jake and Rams pull even further away after the pit stop. Ooh. Skipping Patro on the Inters. Maybe too little too late. Jake and Rams a good 2 seconds ahead of the rest of the pack, and there comes Levy and Serenade battling it out for the lead. And it's going to be Levy takes it, but Asney's ahead of Kasana. And does Het pass? Final result, Jake, Rams, then Levy and Serenade and Asney in 4 and 5, and Hetmanek did not pass Asney. Congrats to Jake. And Levy in second, so a good bounce back season from him in the CL. And there's your Constructors champions by 2 points. It's Sunset Sandstorm over Heritage Performance. LTR with the help of Jake finishing in third as well. And then all the way down, our losers of the day, the Rapid Junior team. Tough season for the likes of Abyss and Patro, Hetmanek, only scrounging together 20 or less points there. And then the midfield kind of all the way up, just with Jake, really. Everyone else kind of gradually spaced out on the charts, and Jake just had a dominating season.